Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the HPC NT-1-330 or an assembly of numbered key tags. So what this is NT, numbered tags, 1 through 330. There's going to be 10 packages of these. 31 to 60, 1 to 30, 31 to 60, 61 to 90, and so on, all the way until we get to 301 to 330. Okay, each one of these 10 packages will include their numbered tags, which look like this. You'll have the 30 tags in a package, obviously. The spring rings are separate, and of course you're just going to snap those into the hole that's there, and I will push that through. There you go. So this is a tag that will go in one of their units, and it's meant, of course, to slide into the perforation, so to speak, or the feature of the key cabinet itself, so it can hang where it needs to. And that's what it is. So generally people will buy a number of tags of, 1 to 30, or a range a little bit larger. 330 at a time is less common. Lots of keys. But not if you're a Big Ten university or the like, or a hospital. 1.5 inches by about 1 9/16 inches. Okay, the length of that ring gets you down to about 3/4 inch. I would say comfortably 1 key, possibly 2. I couldn't see putting really many more on there than really 2. And 1 would be my preference. So let's actually take a look at that. I wanted to take a moment and just grab a random key that I had laying around and just see what the behavior is when we get that pushed in there with a single key. Yeah, 2 keys would be okay. You've got enough, in my opinion, you've got enough room to get another key on there. I'd say that would be no problem. Okay. So this, and there is information obviously down below this video that will allow us to take a look at the line of key tags and other accessories available from HPC. As you scroll down and look at that table, let's do this. Let's switch to the screen view where we can take a look at it together. Okay, this is indeed the item that we are looking at here. Numbered tags, white, 1 through 330. Other variations are here. You can buy 1 to 20, and if you want to extend that, you go to 21 to 40, and so on. Plain tags in a 100-pack, plain tags in a 20-pack, etc. Also out tags, if you need to signify in your key cabinet that the key is on temporary loan, here's your out tags. And then, of course, variations on this material. These paper key tags, these steel banded paper key tags, are really nice because they're reasonably inexpensive. They're pretty durable, and they're nice to have because it's handy to simply identify a key in all situations. Someone will hand you back a key and you won't know what it's for. Where did you get this key? I don't know. That sort of business. So very handy to have that. Key cab accessory, KEKAB. Keyboards, key racks, carrying key cab. Key tags are available, numbered or plain. So let's deep dive a little bit further into the key cab material. Link here to the manufacturer's page. That will allow you to pull up the product catalog. Now that's a pretty hefty document in the sense that the name HPC is synonymous with hardware that is not only directly related to locksmithing, but certainly peripheral to it as well. And our storage security storage, all the way at page 105, we'll just scroll down there. And then you'll get into the key cab, 105. Okay, you can see how those hooks hang. Those, they show 1 key there. They're literally showing it reversed from the way that I had it. I've got my, down here they appear to, well, maybe they don't. Yeah, well, they do here. They got the small end here. They got the big end here. Whatever suits your needs. You know, I would say 2 keys again. More information about their series of key cabinets. Electronic version. You can get a mortise cylinder on that keyable key cab. Portable style, mini style, etc. So access to the catalog is handy because it will allow you to review all of these accessories that go along with key cabinets. And then page 115 are the other accessories shown in the original format. Etc. And what's handy about this catalog, however, is a trip through it to look at the rest of the entire section. And there is a link below this video to the cut sheet that will show you only the page with the accessories. And then this is the accessories. And then the entire product catalog for the entire section is very handy because simply, I've been working with HPC for 30 years, and it seems like every time I look at the catalog, I do notice something new or notice something in a different way that I hadn't before. And I believe I've sold every item in their catalog at least once. You know, truck key keepers, these fleet security, we'll have, a trucking company order 36 of these at a time or 100 at a time, it seems. So there's always interesting things in here. Now, the name HPC is really synonymous with direct locksmithing tools, such, of course, as key machines. And, of course, their Tiger Shark is their most modern, as far as I know, key machine. If you know the name HPC at all, you do. It's because of the Blitz machine. This machine is used to originate keys by code. A very neat system by which to do so. Relatively inexpensive when you consider the very capable envelope of possibilities that this platform can give you. You want to cut, standard Schlage? You can. You want to get into being able to cut high security? You can. Small format? You can. Lots of different cutter options, jaw options as well. Dozens, scores and scores of different cards available. So if you know HPC, you do for that. And maybe you own a Blitz machine. And if you do, and you don't know much else about HPC, this catalog would be great. The PCH 1200 runs on the same, the 1200 PCH runs on the same card concept, but is a punch machine rather than a cutter like this. Best small format, that's meant to be, punched on a machine. Now you can obviously duplicate those on a semi-automatic cutter, but punching them is the way that the factory does them originally. So using the equipment the way it was originally engineered as close as possible, of course, is necessary, and original is always a good thing as well. Duplicators, etc. Other locksmithing tools. That was a tubular cutter we just passed. I don't have ever an occasion to cut tubular keys, but I have sold the pocket cut up. That's a way to do it by hand. Not only accessories for all their machines, but also locksmithing tools like pick sets and other items directly related to the locksmith industry. Now, what else I'd like to show you, link to the manufacturer's page, is here. You can see, you'll be able to pull up all the HPC products that we sell, but you'll get to their website, again, that full product catalog, but their depth and spacing data charts. So if you needed to originate a key by code for, let's just type in best, for an A2 system, their depth and spacing data is going to tell you the cutter to use on the Blitz machine, the jaw to use on the Blitz machine, okay, the card to use on the Blitz machine, and symmetrically the card to use in the punch machine, and what punch set you'd be using in that punch machine. If you were going to originate a key by code, you would want to know that data. They also have the shoulder to the first cut, and then the center to center cut of each cut. Well, forgive me. In best, it wouldn't be shoulder. It would be the tip stop is what it would be to the first cut, and then your center to center going along like that. So these depth and spacing data information is the mathematics behind the physical profile of what a key is cut to. Down here is what I'm driving at. But if you're going to use a blitz or a punch machine, it'll tell you what other information you need. You have to know the cutter. You have to know the card that you're going to use. A2 is a different system than A3 in the sense that the mathematics are different, but the theory behind it is identical, how you go about pinning them, and then so on. You get the concept that all that data is here, 200 valuable pages of that information. Sooner or later, if you do any key cutting, you'll probably want to refer to that. That is by manufacturer I pulled up, and you can also pull it up by number, which I wouldn't know anything about the HPC numbering system. I wouldn't know that, A2 Best Falcon and Arrow is a number 3 in their system, but nonetheless, there it is. You will notice a correlation between the card and their depth and spacing number. Let's wrap up this video on camera. Now, I'm quite partial to HPC, and there are several companies who manufacture equipment for locksmiths, people who make key machines or accessories or tools for locksmiths. What I find, as a rule, all of the different companies have very, very good customer service and support. HPC is no exception. I have been sending them questions for years and years, and without exception, I get an answer. Is this the card I need to cut this? They can answer that. What is the cam lock that I need for that keycab? This is the item that you use. We had a client who ordered a tubular lock pick, was having trouble making it work, was able to lean on technical support there to help get us over the hump. That pocket cut up tubular key cutter I'd mentioned, the client could not figure out why the keys were being cut incorrectly, was able to lean on technical support there for assistance in getting that handled. I think that companies who make locksmithing equipment have to bring to market that exceptional customer service, because you have options. You can buy key tags from lots of people. You can originate keys if you want to use their blitz. There are other people that will be happy to sell you a machine that will do it. While there's not a lot of them, other options do exist. When you don't have a reason to look elsewhere, you kind of don't look elsewhere. And when their customer service and technical support are as excellent as they are, you're happy to do business with them. And that's the position that I've been in for so very long with HPC. And I thank them for that. It absolutely is the reason why you would use their material, in my opinion. If you have any questions on the HPC NT 1-330, key tag numbered set 1 through 330, or any other HPC product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.